一个平平常常的日子。细蒙蒙的雨丝夹着一星半截的雪花，正风风凛凛地向大地飘洒着。司令一快到静止，雪当然再不会从流，往往还没等落地，就已经消失得无踪无归了。黄土高原严寒而漫长的冬天，看来就要过去，但那真正温暖的春天还远远的没有到来。
For the last few days, you've been so busy looking after me, you've gotten no work done. Now I'm leaving. You can finally get back to work.
Mr. Gao, we should have done better for you this time. Please, forgive us.
Forgive you? It's not for me to forgive anymore. I've already said what was needed. A lot of the problems here aren't unique to Yanxi, or even to Huanyuan region. There are issues nationwide. Be patient. We'll solve them one by one. Fujin, don't be afraid of your responsibility. I'm afraid in the future you may have to take a lot more.
Oh.
Gao Lao's words left Tian Fujun feeling quite uneasy and embarrassed. Only he knew the true weight of responsibility he felt in his heart. He didn't know what he would have to face next, nor how long he would have to fight on alone. But he understood that in facing the other leaders and people in Yuanxi, he had to be prepared for the worst.
Well, we certainly made a big mess of that.
Yes, we're in some serious trouble now. I suspect someone planned it that way. I was sitting in the lead car. Who knew Mr. Gao's car would suddenly drive off? He got out halfway, and we followed an empty car around for hours. I think we should ask Fujun. He was in Mr. Gao's car.
I was in the car with Mr. Gao, but halfway there he suddenly decided he wanted to visit Mr. Li and Mr. Shu. What could I do? It's beyond my pay grade. I refused to go with him, but he got angry and he reported me to the provincial committee.
On what basis would they punish you? Mr. Gao made it perfectly clear before he left. They would take no action on the attempted contract system in Shungshui village. How could they punish you? Well, that's all for it. The die has already been cast. Tomorrow, I'll report everything to our leaders. They can deal with me as they see fit. Hey, Fujun. How did Sun Shao'an manage to end up in Mr. Gao's car?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'll let you know after I've looked into it. Okay.
You've changed. Fujun, you've changed.
You're right. But I haven't lost my party spirit or my principles.
You're devious. You kept your intentions very quiet. I admire you.
In the car yesterday, Gao Lao kept on using the same phrase. It stuck with me. He said that during the war, we played tricks on our enemies, but now we're playing them on ourselves.
Hot?
Hot? Not at all. It's the first time you've washed my feet.
Are you making fun of me? How could I make you do it yourself with that belly of yours? You used to wash my feet every day, right? You've spoiled me, turned this old farmer into someone obsessed with clean feet. If I don't wash my feet and face, I can't even get to sleep at night.
But it's the middle of the day. Why are you washing my feet?
It's rainy and cold outside, right? This'll keep you warm, and it's good for the baby.
Is there something bothering you?
What?
I've seen you alone in the fields at night.
I just go out there to think.
Tell me, or don't wash my feet.
What are you talking about? Okay, I'll tell you. I'm just thinking that over the last few years, the country feels like it's waking up. And I need to wake up too. I want to do something. Change things.
Change what?
I've been thinking about using those mountains.
What did you call me here to see?
Just keep looking.
Look at what? I can't see anything of interest.
Look carefully. Look how beautiful the hills are.
Haha, the hills think you're beautiful too.
You know, what I see aren't temple mountains nor immortal mountains. It's a big dam!
A big dam? Why can't I see it?
Okay, listen to me. Take a look. If we use dynamite to blow up the right half of the temple mountains and the left half of the immortal mountains, we could build a dam in the middle. Then 2.5 kilometers of the sobbing river would become fertile farming land. What do you say?
You want to blow up the mountains?
Yeah, well, just half of them.
Jeez, what are you trying to do? Scare me to death?
So, do you agree, or...?
I don't agree.
How could you not agree? Futang, if we blow up the mountains, we could build the largest dam in Shugajie. Within a couple of years, the sobbing river could transform into a plain. If that happened, the grain output of the village would double easily. Quotas would be a thing of the past.
Hey, I know the harvest would dwarf those of the Yangtze Delta and Yellow Rivers.
Exactly. Futang, you really get it then. So tell me, do you support it or not?
What do you think?
Were you being sarcastic?
Oh, you could tell?
Oh, come on, Futang. You used to do things others dare not. You took risks. Why won't you anymore?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like secretly giving away pig feed? Or trying to start up a contract system on the land, huh? Don't you forget, lad. First time you were criticized by the commune. And the second time, you were arrested and almost thrown in jail. Have you still not learned your lesson? Huh? There's more. What do you need so much land for anyway? The village won't be any more motivated. What difference will more land make?
You really don't know, Futang? By this spring festival, I'll have the system of household production responsibility.
Impossible.
If it's not true, what was the point of throwing out the Gang of Four?
Oh, sorry. You're the president.
No, I'm not. I'm just an ordinary farmer.
Oh, you still know you're a farmer.
Yes, but you're a local official, right? Futang! Hey, don't walk that fast. What do you think of my idea?
Oh my god. Can't you put your mind to something else?
But if I'm not thinking about that, what else is there to think about?
Do you still have feelings, Runya?
Runya? I haven't mentioned Runya. I'm talking about the mountains.
You've got a good wife now. You'll be a father soon. Runya is married, but she might as well not be. It's all your fault.
What's the matter with Runya?
can you do me a favor and talk to Runye?
What do you want me to say? Futan, the thing is, won't me seeing her just hurt her again?
Shang Qian is a good man. He can give Runye a good life.
After the death of Junbin, Sun Yuting arranged for Wang Cai to work, looking after the date trees, and the whole village envied her. Slowly but surely, she worked her way into his heart. At first, he didn't realize Tai was seducing him, until one day, when picking dates together, Tai sneakily pinched his hand, and he finally understood what was going on. Of course, he had no chance after that. It was as though he had fallen under a spell. Without a second thought, he ran to this house and into the arms of his love. So Tai and Yu Ting's relationship became the worst-kept secret in the village.
Hey, hi, Futan. I couldn't find you at home. I knew you wouldn't be in the field, so I guessed you must be up here.
How did you know I'd be here?
When I told you about building that dam, I know you like my idea. Don't deny it. Futan, for all these years, we've been working ourselves to the bone for a better life. But even now, we haven't managed to get very far. We can't keep on living like this. We need to get out of this poverty. The country's changing around us. Why not change something ourselves? Aren't we in a socialist commune? So as members of a commune, shouldn't we do something a commune should?
Xiaoan, look, no one lives on Temple Mountain. Just blow it up, no problem. But Immortal Mountain is home to the Jin family and always has been. Hey, if you do this, you'll need dynamite, right? At least 10 tons of it. 10 tons of dynamite. You'll end up flattening the whole family and their ancestors.
No. Hey, the Jins would obviously have to move before we started.
Oh, that's easy to say. Move house? We can persuade Jin Guanglang's family to go. They were landowners. They can't refuse. But what are you going to do about Jin Junwu and his brothers?
I've thought about that. Of the three brothers, Junwu has the final say. Junwen will follow his brother's lead. Junbin's widow, Wang Cai, well, she's a woman, she won't say no. Even if Junbin hadn't died, he'd still go along with Junwu.
You're right. It all hangs on Junwu.
Exactly.
He's such a tricky one. He's the leader of Team 2. That is to say, Team 1 is trying to utterly destroy Team 2. Ha ha ha.
So, Futan, how about you talk to him for me?
Me talk to him? I doubt it will do any good.
Have you really not heard?
Hear what?
You really don't know?
What are you talking about?
Junshan said that if you don't agree to do this, he'll do it instead.
Jin Junshan?
Yeah, the deputy secretary. And Director Shu said, if Junshan does a good job, he'll be in a good position to take your place someday.
Director Shu said that?
Absolutely, he said that.
Xiaoan.
Uh-huh.
You can take the reins on this one. If you want to do it, do it. When Rock's moving, move them yourself.
I think that you should be in charge. You are the secretary.
Come on, I'm old. Those days are gone for me. Such a huge project, I'm afraid it's too much for me. If Jun Junshan wants to replace me, I can't stop him. That being said, I'll let you take charge before I ever give Junshan the job.
I'm not a party member.
Oh. So what do you have planned?
I think you should call all of the cadres for this meeting. If they can reach an agreement, it'll be easier to persuade the villagers. They'll all look to each other just as the commune looks to the cadres. But I'm no cadre.
Xiaoan, this time, I'll support you secretly.
Secretly?
Oh, after we get this thing of yours going, can you do me a favor?
What is it? Of course, I'll do anything.
You help me talk over with Runye. Tell her to cherish her marriage with Shangqian. What do you think?
It's a deal. 君武, why is your face so red? Are you just going to sit there and smoke? People say I'm a man who can get things done. But you're Team 2's leader. You're an important man around here. What do you think?
What I think? You're not being ambitious enough.
What? You think it's too small?
Policy tells us to learn from Dajai. If we're gonna do it, let's do it big. Let's just blow up all the mountains in Jinzhawan and Tianjia-Gelo. Huh? Then we'll dam up the Tonglo River. Tens of kilometers of valleys will become one huge fertile plain. Then, you know, the grain output of the village could surpass the rest of the commune combined. Hell, we could outstrip the Yangtze. We can publicize our methods, and they'll dynamite all the mountains in the province. Hundreds of kilometers of plains. That'll even be better. Huh? For the revolution.
Jungwoo, go ahead and have your laugh.
Why would I joke about the home of my ancestors?
Oh, the good news is, no matter where we build the dam, your ancestral grave won't be damaged.
Yu Ting.
I know.
Jungwoo, once we dynamite the mountains and build the dam, it will enrich the lives of all the farmers.
That's right. It'll be better for all of us.
Nonsense. You destroy so much for so little gain. Better lives? Shaoan, you have no idea.
Junshen, what do you mean by that? Do you oppose the idea?
Yes. Something this big, with no approval from the committee, and no agreement from Junwoo? What are you trying to prove, huh?
Hey, why do you think I'm trying to prove anything?
Listen to me, son. We're part of a bigger organization.
I know, that's why we're talking about it. That's why Futang called this meeting, right? Futang!
Futang. You know he's stirring up trouble, and you don't stop him?
What do you say?
Here it is. Learning from Dajai is a very important policy.
Right, important.
Come on, don't beat around the bush.
If nothing more, I'll get going.
Junwoo!
Hey. Too old.
Junshan, don't leave.
Too old.
When Junsen says too old, he doesn't mean he's too old. He's referring to me. He thinks I'm too old and should retire. But for this secretary, it's not quite time to retire.
No, you can't retire.
Shaoan, you need to stand up for yourself, huh?
Then I'll go and find Junwoo. See if I can persuade him.
Hey, how about going to the commune first? It'll be easier if you get the committee's support.
No one should force Junwoo to move if he doesn't want to. I don't want him to be pressured from above. This is a good thing, Futang. It can really make things better. He will agree.
Oh man, you still don't know what kind of man Junwoo is. Do you think he'll stand by and watch you demolish his ancestors' tombs? And get everything your way?
Shoan is trying to help.
Get lost.
Yu Ting, what are you doing?
Shoan, come here. Help me hurry. Based on our decision in the meeting today, I'm gonna sell 10,000 kilograms of stored grain. and use it to buy 12 tons of dynamite for building the dam.
Who asked you to do that?
The committee.
Commune leaders haven't agreed yet. We haven't got anything ready. Slow down.
Slow down. Hear me out. Let me analyze the situation for you. Look here. The People's Daily published an editorial on August 7th. It talks about needing to improve fundamental farm construction. Shaoan, God bless the party. Your plan fits perfectly with central policy. We'll win the leader's approval, no doubt. Hold on. Listen to me. This is a great opportunity. Shongshui Village shouldn't just keep on doing things halfway. Before the spring, we can distinguish ourselves in the fundamental farm construction. We could be the envy of Yuanxi County and send shockwaves through across the region.
But Junwu still hasn't agreed. I still need to talk him round.
We should just push it forward in the name of the revolution. Jinhua may not agree, but he can't stop it.
But no matter how you put it, we still live in Shuangshui Village. Whether it's the Suns or the Tians, this generation or the next, they all have to live with the Jins. We can't start a feud.
Listen to me. Don't move it. You put it down. Then we can use a distraction strategy. We put Jinhua aside and start working on persuading the other families, one by one. As long as they agree to the plan, party member and team leader, Jinhua will be powerless.
That won't work.
Yes, it'll work. We can talk to Jin Guan Lian first. You go and tell them to move out. I'm sure they won't even dare to argue with you. They'll fall into a line. Whenever you ask them to move, they'll move as you ordered. As for Jin Junwu's family, I can work on Tsaya. As long as she says yes, that's our way into persuading the rest of the family.
You'll work on Wang Tsaya?
Yeah.
By sleeping with her? That thing you have with her, do you know what the villagers say about you? The whole village is gossiping about the two of you, you know, Uncle?
What gossip? Hey, tell me.
Jushan?
Hi, Director Xu.
It's so late. What are you doing here? Are you trying to stop me? Trying to keep me from going home?
Director Xu, I want to report something.
Report?
Oh.
Come on. Come inside. Let's go.
Tell me. What are they saying?
All kinds of nasty things.
Does your dad know about it?
What do you think? I don't know.
Don't tell him, whatever you do. You should understand that all this is for my work. Why have you gone quiet again? You don't believe your own uncle now?
People will gossip, but you're your own man. What have you done? Think about your wife, my father, and our whole family.
Other than Feng Yung, I've never had an affair with anyone else. I have devoted myself to the revolution. I've never gotten involved in scandalous stuff.
Where are you going?
To see Tsaya.
What? You've forgotten what I just said?
No, I didn't. I'll go and talk to her. You go and see the commune leaders. Or Junwu. It's up to you. That's delegation. This is serious revolutionary work. I've got no time for all this.
Don't go there when it's dark.
Whether it's daytime or midnight, it makes no difference. Whatever.
You mean blowing up Temple Mountain and Immortal Mountain?
Yeah. Look, Sun Shaoan already drew a map for it. See, he's not thinking about involving the leaders at all.
Junshan.
Yes?
You've done a great job reporting this.
You know, Tian Futang went too far trusting such a young man, making it up as he goes, without even getting our approval first.
This is huge. It's great. This would be in the papers. It's even better than a battle.
What?
Here's the thing. Right now, we're all supposed to be emulating Dajai's agriculture, but we can't just fill a few ditches or build a canal. we'll just end up staying in their shadow, right? But if we learn anything from them, it should be their spirit and courage to reform. If we successfully build this dam, our commune would be famous in Yuanxi. No, in the whole Huangyuan region. We'd be a model for others. Of course, I'll give you 100% support.
I thought that you would certainly oppose this plan.
Oh, come on. How could I oppose that? Over the last few years, farmers have suffered so much. They work so hard, but barely make ends meet. They suffer only to go hungry. But for the passion that all the people show, I feel awful inside. You don't know how much it hurts.
See what you're saying. Now I'm upset too.
It's a brilliant idea, okay? It's just a shame to let Shaoan take the lead like this.
What?
No, you should take it over. Soon Shaoan is too young. Nothing bad can happen. Fu Tong is not as well as he was. He's getting old. You should take on the role of secretary.
I understand. I'll make sure everything goes as planned.
Hey, if something were to happen to Sun Shaoan, this would all be a lot simpler.
In a village like ours, it's always easy to find some trouble to get into.
You know Sun Yuting and Wan Sai-e? News of their affairs traveled far and wide, huh? It even made it to me here in the commune offices.
Jianwu! Hey. The brigade leaders have decided they'll build several new houses for your family in the north of Jinjiawan. Hey.
Do you think those new houses from the brigade are better than the old houses my father built?
Ah, Jianwu, listen to yourself. Obviously, it's your home, built on the sweat of your elders.
Since you understand, I needn't say any more. I can't disappoint my late father and little brother.
Jianwu, I know. You're a good son. I also know that your dad did a lot for the people of Shuangshui. You only need to mention his name to the old folks by the Dongla River, and their eyes will well up with tears. I heard that when the poorest families here couldn't afford to send their kids to school, Mr. Jin didn't ask them to pay a penny. He opened a school and taught the children to read and write. I know all of that. But look at here. At how we're living these days. Year on year, we struggle with poverty, but at the end of it all, nothing changes. This year could be our chance for everyone in the village. I know your dad's up there somewhere, and I know he's behind this plan.
Shaoan, good. You're a piece of work. You even bring up my dad into this.
Jianwu, just say yes.
I can't risk it this time. My father has suffered enough misfortune. Junbin lost his life for the brigade, and now you want to demolish the very roofs over our heads? Do you want me to lose my home and family?
What can I do to make you agree?
Tomorrow, if the sun rises from the west, I'll agree.
Then I'll stay here waiting for the sun to rise from the west.
Shilian. Huh? You're all here, huh?
What's going on? Why are you all crowding in here tonight?
We came here to keep you company. Shaoan has hit an obstacle in Jianwu. He's waiting for the sun to rise in the west. He won't be home tonight. You might try to find him, so he asked us to look after you.
You know our village needs more people who are as courageous as Shaoan.
Yeah, that's right. The course of the revolution never runs smoothly, right? But how's the sun going to rise in the west?
It's not about where the sun rises. It's about changing Jin Jinwu's mind. As long as Jinwu opposes excavating the mountains, Shaoan will sit there waiting for the sunrise every day. It's no good for him. Shulian,
You're pregnant. Whatever you do, don't go looking for him. It won't help.
I never said I'd go.
But you have packed up the bedding nice and tight. Were you gonna take it to Shaoan? Hey, come on, it's no problem. Just ask your uncle to take it. Eh? Hey! Where's he gone off to again?
I'll take it up to him.
Stay here. Shaoan, we'll see the sun rise from the west. I'm sure that the sun is Jin Junwu.
So you sat here all night long. Did the sun rise in the west?
The sun did not rise in the west, but you showed up. I knew you hadn't gone far.
You knew I was here?
I've been waiting for you all night. I knew you'd come back.
I wonder, why didn't you go straight to the commune to request permission? If you had official approval, no one could get in your way. You could have the final say. Call a meeting and force us to move. No one would argue with you. Opposing this would be the same as opposing national policy. Why bother trying to get my permission first?
Yeah, come on, John Woo. How long have we known each other? You don't know what kind of person I am? Do you really think I would get their permission, come down and blow up your ancestral tombs without even talking to you? Is that who you think I am?
Huh. Spare sweet talk. You say it like the support of the committee is guaranteed. But I've thought it through. I don't want my ancestors to have died for nothing and to see us continue to suffer in poverty. My forebears, your son Jin Jinwu is here, kneeling down before you. Shaoan, get over to the commune and make your proposal to the leaders.
Director Bai has already approved it.
What?
Jungwoo, you haven't let your father down. Wherever he is, I'm sure he knows. We're doing a good thing. The sun has come out.
Jin Junshan was the only one left in his family who still stood against the building of the dam. Shaoan knew better than anyone that Junshan resented him and was always looking for a way to undermine him. But this time was much more serious than before. Shaoan was going to have to work hard if he was to bring Junshan around.
Hey, Futong.
Hi, hello.
Where's Shaoan?
I'm here.
Shaoan?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why have you called us all here this early? Huh? You've been really busy the last few days. Even busier than the president himself.
Actually, I wouldn't say that. Hey, Junshan. Actually, I have a question for you. How come we can only produce 100 kilograms of grain per acre of land?
It's impossible to produce 200 kilos on 1 acre.
Oh.
You have to farm the land intensively and improve the variety of seed.
Improve seed varieties? How?
Look, think about breeding goats, right? If you want big, strong goat, you have to breed from a big, strong goat. Hey, the child will follow the father.
Oh, when you put it like that, I get it. That is to say, if a variety of wheat has a high output, the wheat it breeds will also have a high output, right? So I suppose the land is the mother of the crop, yeah? But in Shuangshui village, if we don't improve the quality of mother, it won't matter who the father is. It won't work, right? Am I right?
You little brat. You want to tell me how to farm? Huh? What crap. Do you know how many years I've been farming? What about you?
Sure. But look, Junshan, what do you mean by that? Come on then. How about we have a little contest? In front of the others. Come on! He doesn't want to.
Xiaoan, how dare you? You know Junshan has worked on the land for over 30 years. What are you trying to do here?
It's okay, it's fine. He started it. Challenge accepted. Let's compete at plowing. If you lose, keep your head down and you go back to farming. And stay out of commune business.
Okay, I agree. What if you lose?
I lose? I lose?
Yeah? Hey, what do you think of this? If you lose, you have to get behind me in building the dam.
Okay. Deal.
Sean has a lot of balls. He'll even compete with Junshan.
Yuting. Yuting.
Quickly.
It's your brother.
God, calm down.
Yuting.
Your pants are inside out.
Yuting. Come out.
Hey! Hey, Su Yuting isn't here.
Open the door. Let me see for myself.
Hey! You old jerk! What are you doing hanging around outside a widow's door?
Yuting. If I'm your brother, you'll come out now.
I'm doing this for my work.
What did you say?
He's my brother.
Yuting, what's wrong with you? People said you were sneaking around the widow's place. I didn't believe them.
I told you, I'm here for my work.
Yes.
You caught me in a widow's house. How can I show my face now?
Get out here now.
I won't.
If you don't come out, I'll wait here for you.
Okay. Look, when farming arable land, there are two things to consider. One is the land, seeing how close you are to the land. The other is the livestock, testing your relationship with the animal. But when plowing, you need to know the land and the cattle. Honestly, only experienced farmers can master this. Hey, so when standing on it, make sure you hold your back straight, huh? Keep your feet apart.
All right,
Otherwise you'll...
All right, enough. Mr. Tian, go and measure the 2 strips of land for them.
No need, Futang. The strip on the left is 1.3 acres, and the right is 1.35 acres.
Yeah, that's right. Shaoan knows the land out here so well.
Hey, Junshan.
Huh?
How about this? I'll pick which piece of land first. It's not an easy choice to make. If you choose a small one, it would be a cheap victory. But the big one puts you at a disadvantage. Then I pick the bigger side. 1.35 acres, you see?
Knock it off. Enough. Stop talking. Come on, let's get started.
Yuting, do you still remember, before you got married, what I promised Feng Ying?
I remember. You said that from now on, we're one family. You're my sister, and I'm your brother. Shuanshui village is your home. And it always holds you close.
What kind of brother am I? If I let you walk into that house and you won't come out, then you've forgotten what you said to Feng Ying before you got married.
I remember. I said, from now on, I'll take good care of you and respect you. I'll spend the rest of my life with you and cherish every day.
You asshole!
So you do remember. You'll respect her, never betray her. And now, you've gone and broken every promise that you've ever made.
All right, ready, go!
Yeah! Oi, hey. Hey, stand up.
I'm fine.
I can't believe it.
Shut up. It's fun. It's fun.
You win.
How did you work that one out?
Hey, I know what happened. You lost on purpose to save me face, but we both know you're the real winner. Hey, let me ask you something. Which side are you on?
No one's side.
No one's side?
That's right. I don't stand on Fu Tang's side, or on your side, but I'm behind both of you.
What?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm the person standing between you and Fu Tang. I don't stand for or oppose anyone. I'll be impartial to both of you.
Oh, man. Well, you got quite a brain on you. Better than many older men.
Junshan, look, we're just farming this land. Whatever we do to it, it's still just this piece of land. Forget about the grains, mother or father. It's not about that. The land is all we've got. If we blow up the mountains, we're not only gaining a dam, we'll get a huge plain for our crops too. Think about how much more we'll produce.
Okay, I get it. You want to blow up the mountain, but you're talking about farming and competing with meat plowing. You're just trying to win my support, right?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, I agree. Hey, but I have to warn you. If you make a mistake, even a small one, I'll report you.
Junshan, don't worry. You can count on me. Junshan has agreed!
He said yes, High Man.
He agreed. Sweetheart! You talk so much crap. What do you want? What are you trying to do? Mr. Swin came here openly to talk with me about the issue of the dam. And you're standing outside blocking my door. Hey, what's your problem? Hey? Which jackass thought he saw me sleep with him?